Welcome to AG and Tuning. I'm James, and today we are going to be decapping injectors with Eric. I brought my fuel injector machine so that we could flow test them afterwards. And this is the fuel injector machine right here. It's an A-tool. We're basically going to we're going to do two tests. We're going to test the injectors, just these three, because we've already decapped one. And we're going to show you what it does from just stock injectors and then stock injectors decapped. So I'm going to go ahead and do the test real quick for you, and then we'll have Eric explain how to decap. Gives you the spray pattern. You can kind of see it. Alright, we're going to do that test one more time. Okay, so you can see we're sitting right about 56, roughly, all the way across. Now, we are going to do the same exact test at the same exact pressure after he decaps one of these injectors, and he'll show you how to do that. So, here we go.
First thing you have to do is remove this cap right here. Sometimes a little bit, it's a little bit pain in the butt, but I use some pliers.
So you're just removing the little plastic cap at the tip.
The plastic cap with the tip. I don't want something sharp so we don't hurt the injector, but I have to remove this cap. Okay, so there we go.
Alright.
So now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove this area right here. I'm gonna grind it a little bit. Everybody can use their own way, but I usually use my stone grinder and go little by little until this go away.
Okay, so there's like a little weld?
Yeah.
Like a machine weld?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something real easy. It's not hard, but you have to be careful. You hear the different sound, the noise, how they make when you're getting real fine, you can hear it. It sounds different. Almost there. Right there. You see how they look? Yep. And then you bring a little bit of the border, the sharp. It's good.
Alright.
That's how we decap the injectors.
Pretty simple little process.
Yeah, pretty simple.
What's the benefits of doing that?
I mean, they make the injector a little bit bigger. So that, I mean, the little thing you have on top is good for atomization. But still, the injector is still out of mind the way it is right now, but it flow more.
Alright. So now we can take this back to my tester and
test it out.
Alright, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, we've got the injector right here that he just decapped. We have a decapped injector here, so these two outside ones are decapped. These are the stock ones, not decapped. They're all 270cc injectors out of my Acura TL. And I'm going to go ahead and start the test. We're going to shut this valve right here, and we're going to go ahead and hit play. If you can see the spray pattern difference. We're going to go ahead and hit play again. You can definitely see the difference. These two outside ones are decapped stock injectors, and these ones are the stock injectors with no decap. And we're at 52, 54, and this one's around 52, 54 as well. This one here is pretty much right at 90, and this one here is, you know, just a hair over 90. But yeah, you can definitely see the difference that the decapped makes. Way more fuel off the same injector. So this method works for a lot of injectors, but not all injectors can be decapped. So is there anything you want to tell them before we get to putting my car on the dyno?
I mean, right now they can see how the difference between decapped injectors versus a stock.
It's a pretty big
and it's
difference.
something real cheap. You don't have to spend money and buy new injectors. It's good for like a stock RSX, stock SI. You want to go in E85. That's actually the best way to go.
And just so that we're clear, this is not your injector machine.
No, that's not mine.
Okay.
We're just doing a test right now.
Okay, I just wanted people to know that he doesn't clean injectors
No,
here.
I don't.
This is my personal one that I use for my vehicles, so just wanted to make that clear.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and head out there. We're gonna get some dyno content for you guys, and then we'll go from there. All right, here we go. For today, which is the 009. It's at 299, so we're pretty close to what we were last time we came in, which is good. He can definitely make adjustments from here. So he just said that it's running really rich and it still made 299, which is pretty good. So you can lean it out a little bit to make more power. Right now when he floors it, it's basically straight 10.0, which is really rich. It's because of the much larger injectors. But he's basically just going to adjust everything, and we'll go again and see what the data says. Made 306 horses with 258 torque. That is on the 93. That's what we're safely calling it quits at on 93. So now we're going to go ahead and mix up the VP fuel. VP, an additive. This stuff works really well for boosting octane rating. We've got about a half gallon in here. I'm going to pour this whole thing into it, shake this up well, and pour this in the car. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and let it run on the dyno just so that it can circulate all of that fuel that we just put in. So it takes a little bit, like a couple minutes, but once that's done, we'll go ahead and see what it makes with the 93 octane with VP. definitely made a huge difference. That's at 331. That's pretty good for having pre-cat still.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. He does really good work, guys. I'm not just making this stuff up. He does awesome work. You guys need a tune. AG and Tuning. AG and Motorsports. However you want to say it, he does it here in Killeen, Texas. Information is in the description. Okay, so what are we looking at?
Okay, right now 302 watts with no BP additive, and 324 is with the BP. If we go by speed, it will be a little bit higher numbers. Speed is 306 on non-BP additive and 331 on BP.
So the VP definitely.
Yeah, definitely works.
Yeah, and we were
Definitely
getting
works.
0 knock.
0 knock. And this is
Perfect.
the, I mean, it's not the first time I tried the BP. We had good results.
Really
And
good
we're
stuff.
not sponsored by BP or anything.
Right, yeah.
Just something we buy on Riley's right there next door. We bought it, we put it in the cars, and it works.
It's really good stuff, and
Yeah.
he was able to increase the timing
Yeah.
safely.
Yeah, exactly.
So I will only use this tune when I have the VP
on it.
in there.
Yeah.
And
No, we use it without BP.
and that right there will be my just normal 93
Yeah,
daily
normal
drive
93
tune.
daily drive.
Awesome.
Today we have to take consideration it's a lot of humidity today.
So it
Like
could have
right
made
now,
more.
yeah, the humidity it hurt horsepower. Right now it's 29. Usually we tune around 10 when it's wearing summer, you know what I mean? When it's dry. So right now it's a lot of humidity. But
Okay.
it's numbers, you know.
Right. Yeah, it definitely runs good, and it sounded super healthy. So if you guys are in the Killeen area or Central Texas area, come over here. AG and Tuning. He does really good work and makes it safe. He could have squeezed more power out. Like we said, we want to keep it on the safe side. This is my daily driver. You know, AC, power steering, all the whole 9 yards. So we just want to keep it safe and make some power, and definitely accomplish that goal. So huge thanks again to Eric. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And you guys come over here if you guys need a tune.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching the video, and please hit subscribe. Don't forget about that.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
You got it.